Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries. How are you guys this week, Aries? Let's see what's happening in your world. Take it how it best resonates for you. Oops, there we go. Two cards coming out already. The Star and Balance. Beautiful. Both cards are actually about balance. Someone's leaving, letting go of something here. Okay, releasing things that no longer serve, bringing back balance. So I love this. It's an energy of inner balance. It's an energy of kind of looking at things from in a different way or trying something different. Okay, so I do see the Star. This is someone's hopes and dreams. So there's some kind of hopes and dreams here. I'm just going to pull out more cards before I focus on what it is. It could have to do with work. Okay, have to do with building, someone perfecting their craft and skills. So some of you may be working too much. You may need a little more balance in your life. Okay, so there's a little message there for someone. But someone's hopes and dreams are to do with balancing things out, perfecting their craft and skills, maybe finding another job. Someone may feel the situation's a little out of reach here. Now, there could be children involved. Yeah, somebody here working a lot. I feel it's just saying to just be a little bit more balanced, to try something different, maybe a different kind of job, If you are a parent and you have children, maybe you're thinking you're working too much here, because I feel it has to do with letting go of things that no longer serve, because it's also an energy of, it's very positive because it has to do with someone's hopes and dreams. So yeah, and then, maybe going back to school, learning something new. So this has to do with a path. I also see a windfall of abundance here. So, wow, this is an energy of a new cycle. Wise counsel, good fortune, and an exciting opportunity. So someone here is definitely, thinking about this here. That it could be just going to school. Could be a child, too, going off to school. Yeah. But it looks as though someone here is definitely, I feel it has possibly to do with children, education. But I feel we have a person here who's trying to stay balanced, trying something different. Yeah, there's the Moon. So things are a little hidden, a little confusing right now, but it's about trusting the intuition. So I feel things are going to go in your favor here. Okay, if you are thinking of ending something is definitely ending, because we have the new, this one. Then this is about a windfall of abundance. So someone's definitely been working really hard here. I feel it's someone thinking of going back to school, learning something new, trying something different. It's someone following their dreams, following their heart, you see. But I feel they're, maybe you're keeping this to yourself here, but it's saying to trust your intuition, pay attention to the signs. Yeah, we have a single person, maybe a single parent here. Now, there's likely other things going on too, because I know a lot of you don't have children. It's also someone reminiscing. Now, some of you could be revisiting something you did in the past. Okay. I also see this as, a cycle ending or revisiting something from the past. Some kind of childhood dreams, revisiting dreams. So, we have someone here enjoying the fruits of their labor. I actually feel like this is a very, very positive. It's right in the heart of the reading here. Yeah, and then we have, the Page of Cups energy. So this is somebody here, maybe a little moody. Yeah, somebody's keeping this to themselves right now, kind of sticking to themselves. Now, there could be a romantic encounter, a new emotional experience here too, but it has to do with someone just looking at the signs, trusting their intuition, okay? Yeah, just paying attention. We have a single person, but I see an opportunity. It is a page. It is someone reaching out, a romantic encounter, some kind of social invitation. Okay, trusting the intuition. Just trust your intuition. You're going to have everything you need. Okay, looking out for yourself. Definitely an energy of independence. Yeah, someone's revisiting something here, I feel. And we have an awakening. And that's interesting with the balance. Again, this is like temperance. Okay, it has that energy of just kind of pulling back, looking at it different, trying something different, something unique. And definitely something creative, but it has to do with work. Okay, it has to do with work. It has to do with building. And it's about learning everything that you can about a subject. So we have the awakening, someone kind of looking at things from a different perspective, seeing things differently. You may be feeling different about a situation. Now it could be with balance here, that temperance energy in the 6, or it could be some kind of reconciliation for some of you with friends. Okay, friends from the past. Could be a love interest. Let's have a look at the star. Let's have a look at the star. Yeah, weighing the pros and the cons. See, someone's weighing the pros and the cons, kind of back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? Yeah, see, it could be an energy of someone juggling work, right? Working too much, multiple jobs. Okay, so now it's an energy of maybe going back to school, trying something different. I feel if that's what you're thinking of doing, okay, I feel it'll go in your favor. It's saying to listen to the signs, trust your intuition. Okay, let go of the fears. Revelations will make everything clear. Let's have a look at balance. Why is this here? Yeah, see, someone here, could be a single parent, definitely, but I'm seeing 2 single people here. So this is interesting too. Yeah, someone definitely enjoying the fruits of their labors. So it's an energy of a person, I feel, planning ahead, looking ahead. So this is someone who's worked very hard to get where they're at. So there could be a little fear that, a little fear of change here. Yeah, back and forth. Someone's juggling multiple jobs here. Yeah, so there it is. See, working, going to school. This is institutions. Okay, it has to do also with 2 people being on the same page. Some kind of negotiation or contract to do with work. So I definitely feel something romantic here. I'm going to just leave that part till last. Make it a little less confusing for some people. Let's have a look at the 6 of Cups. Yeah, see, friends and family. This could be a community, maybe even going back to another community where you grew up. But it looks like revisiting, and it could be friendships, family. Okay, there's some very positive news. See, this is an energy of something positive, and it could be coming from friends and family. Or just like I say, maybe going back to school, just revisiting that. It looks like there's support from friends and family. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, something creative. See, learning something creative, being more creative. But it's also an energy of acknowledging. Okay, something is going to be acknowledged. Somebody's going to be acknowledged for some kind of skills here. Yeah, and I definitely see the energy of 3. So it could be friends or family. I also see the possibility somebody here was maybe juggling in a relationship. They weren't putting in a lot of effort. And it could be some of you are thinking of ending a situation and going off on another path. But that moon is here. There's a little bit of confusion. Okay. Things that are kind of hidden. It's an energy of someone having to face that fear. Yeah, so we have the initiate a sword. Someone's going to initiate a conversation. So this is someone who's going to initiate this. It could be a friend or family member. Okay, this is someone here who reaches out, but it's a person who chooses their words wisely. This is someone who's careful how they communicate. Could be someone reaching out wanting to know if you're single. Someone you knew before a long time ago. Being careful what they say, but it's a person who thinks. It's often a person sometimes it's just a person who thinks before they speak, but it's a person looking for clarity because of the moon. See, somebody initiating this, getting clarity. And then we have the 7 of Swords. So yeah, this is someone here maybe being a little sneaky. Okay, someone maybe has been a little bit sneaky here, but it's also an energy of figuring something out. Someone's trying to figure something out here. Yeah, someone may be trying to figure out if someone's being sneaky. If there's been a relationship issue. But I feel it has to do with the facts and the figures, looking at the facts and the figures. And that also tells me maybe a business plan for some of you. Who's this Page of Cups? Yeah, so we have, a little hermit, little Virgo energy, or it's a person just going within. This is somebody's life path. This is someone looking at their life path and looking at things from a different perspective. You may have someone who initiates a conversation telling you to look at things differently. Okay, focus on the positive. Things could actually go in your favor. So now the 7 of Swords, could be someone who's single. Now I'm feeling this relationship energy, and it doesn't have to be, it could be any kind of relationship, but someone being a little sneaky. Someone's trying to figure out how to fix something, or they're trying to figure something out. So I do see someone here, it could be an apology or someone making up excuses, but, yeah. But I still see that energy of someone going within after a period of time, looking at things different. Somebody is looking at something differently now. See the pause, seeing things from the other person's perspective. It has to do with being on the same page. So it has to do with some kind of an agreement. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. So it has to do with, I feel it has to do with more money going out than's coming in. I feel that someone's trying to figure out, not just if someone is single, but someone's trying to figure out whether someone will reciprocate. But it's also about putting money away. Someone's putting out more money that is coming in. So it looks like it has to do with the facts and the figures. Someone's trying to figure out how to win. Okay, they're trying to figure out how to win. I feel it's financial. Okay, but it could be, like I say, someone, so there is travel, movement, see? So if you have someone who's not reaching out, not reciprocating, or they're not giving, they're not telling you what you need to know, okay, you may be feeling they're sneaky for some of you. Yeah. And there's the energy of moving, possibly even moving, relocating. So I feel like you've got the support of family and friends. Okay. So, and I feel there's positive news here too. So I feel it's taking lessons learned. So it could be moving, going off to school for some of you, definitely, side message. But others of you, it's avoiding a disaster. See, someone not giving. It's about avoiding a disaster. Now, it could be a person here who's trying to figure out their finances, how to fix the situation. Okay. But looking at things from different perspectives. Someone here, it's about putting out more money than is coming in. So it has to do with travel and movement, because I'm seeing a little different energy than I usually do here. And it has to do with that temperance at the top, seeing things different, a different kind of situation. Yeah, but I can definitely see the energy of somebody not giving. See, seeing why someone moved on. See, someone's moving on here because they feel they aren't being paid enough money. They're taking the things that they've learned, the things they know, and it's someone taking information, the things they know with them. It's also an energy of someone traveling light. Someone's being a little sneaky here. I feel it's an energy of someone here who could be enjoying the fruits of someone else's labor, and they're not paying somebody enough, not giving enough. So there's this energy of moving on. But again, it's an energy of traveling light, just taking what you need. So I see some soul searching here. Someone's trying to figure something out here. It could be a person making up excuses, but to me, for some of you, there is this energy of someone here who's kind of, it could be an apology. Somebody could be apologizing, but often it's just a person who's they want to win. They're trying to figure something out. So it's often a person fishing for information, but I actually feel this is a person who, somebody who, it's an energy of a person who's, it's emotional, okay? It's an emotional experience, maybe even a romantic encounter where someone's trying to figure out if you're single, a curious person, but it has to do with someone initiating. So there's situations that need to be acknowledged. Now, maybe for some of you, as far as relationship, we have a person who is juggling, or someone who's procrastinating and couldn't make up their mind. So it has to do with releasing. Now, it could be someone letting go of people, situations, or friends. Maybe you're trying to decide, you may have to move on. You could actually be moving away from some friends and family here. Okay. But just be careful of anyone who's being sneaky. Just be careful of any kind of advice, okay, that someone gives you, because they may be having their best interest at heart, not yourself. So, let's have another look at that Two of Pentacles. Yeah, a little bit of a struggle there. Yeah, so we have a lot of burdens, responsibilities. It's also baggage. So it has to do with the burdens lifting. So I feel some of you are thinking of going to school, moving or relocating, or maybe ending a relationship. Okay, but it has to do with some kind of negotiation or contract, some kind of commitment. Someone's trying to get someone to commit to a situation, but they may be going about it. It's like they have their own best interest at heart, whoever it is. Okay, so like I say, just look at the facts, only look at the facts. Some of you are definitely moving away from a situation to avoid a disaster. Yeah, it has to do with the blame. Someone could be blaming somebody else. Okay, someone blaming someone for exactly the same thing they're doing. A little projection there. But it's often just burdens. See, it's the end of burdens. And I feel it has to do with a lot of you, with the positive energy, because there's just a lot going on. I can see it all has to do with this initiate a sword, someone initiating a conversation, but they're hiding something, you see. Now, often it's someone who has feelings, but they don't want to tell you they do. Because they want to win. Like they're trying to figure out how to, and it could be someone trying to fix finances here as well. But we have two single people. Yeah, see, options, possibilities. See, this is someone here exploring other options. You see, pulling back, looking at things different. So it has to do with definitely procrastination. I feel someone here is making a decision to go to school, to learn something new. And to pay off bills, to pay off debt. Someone's robbing Peter to pay Paul. They burdens. They have too many responsibilities, too much weight on their shoulders for some of you. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, so see, it has to do with something new. So there it is. See, it's everything becoming clear. See, it's about things becoming clear. All's going to be exposed. See, that's what the moon's saying. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention. Look for the signs. See? So, yeah. Yeah, there it is. Things becoming clear. So some of you, it's new friends, new family. I feel someone's trying to kind of coerce somebody into moving and relocating. But there's a need to travel light, just take what you need. But I feel like we have a person who's trying to tell someone to do something deceptive. That's what it feels like. Okay, but I see the new friends, new family, new community. Leaving something behind, see? Leaving it all behind, letting it go. And there's the Page of Pentacles, or pardon me, the Novice of Pentacles. So this is it's a lesser energy than this Initiate. This is an energy of looking at the details very carefully. It's about grounding yourself, pulling back, looking at it different. Okay, you may have a new person, a new love interest, but some of you, it does have to do with going to school, new job, new career, something creative, or working in a team setting. But it has to do with cooperating and compromising. So there's some compromises that are going to have to be made. Someone here doesn't want to compromise. That's what I feel. They're looking out for themselves. They're trying to figure out how to get what they want. Even it's a little sneaky, but it doesn't always mean. And it really even could be this Novice of Pentacles here. This is often someone being kind of mischievous. So don't look at this as two different people necessarily. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so there's definitely a situation that's ended painfully. The straw that broke the camel's back. Somebody here may have been juggling in a relationship, or somebody was doing something in a job situation that was deceptive or dishonest. But it's saying to just look at the details. Look at the facts, okay? Only look at the facts. Yeah, see, there it is. One last look over your shoulder. The straw that broke the camel's back. But I see some kind of reflection, too, on the past. But it's about leaving it behind and going down a new path. Someone's initiating this. So who is this person initiating this? I feel there's someone telling someone here to... It's almost like... Yeah, okay, I'll just leave it for a moment. I can't quite... I mean, I got it, but I can't quite articulate it. There's something missing. Yeah, see? Someone being stubborn, stuck, refusing to budge. Someone doesn't want to cooperate. So someone's being sneaky. It's also an energy of someone trying to protect their money. It could be someone saying this person doesn't have your best interest at heart. Okay. Now, it could be even an accusation. But I feel there's just so much. I feel there's different Aries energy. But this Four of Pentacles is about saving money. Put that back if you don't need it. Because someone here is enjoying the fruits of someone else's labor. Okay. So... You see, someone's trying to protect their money. They're refusing to budge, refusing to give in. Someone's telling someone not to give in, to leave this behind. So it looks like we have a person trying to get you to end a situation and go down this path. So there's things that definitely need to be acknowledged, though. Yeah, and then we have there it is, the Elder of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Somebody emotionally mature, very wise. Yeah, so I feel it has to do with, there's definitely an energy of kindness, compassion, but I can see someone here. See, teamwork, cooperation, compromise, compatibility. Someone bending over backwards to please someone. I feel like we got someone who's being deceptive here about who's doing what and why. Okay? Because it almost looks like the initiate is the one who's, someone's being mischievous, deceptive, maybe even juggling, maybe keeping someone exploring other options before could be someone they work with before they've even had, a divorce. But I still feel the work energy for a lot of you. So that feels positive. The work feels positive. The school, the education, moving on, having to relocate. See, if someone's not paying you enough money, it's about relocating, just taking what you need. And, taking all the things you've learned and moving away from a situation. But I feel revisiting, maybe moving back to a hometown or revisiting something you did in the past. It's sort of like some kind of dream, someone's hopes and dreams. But I feel in the other scenario, or it's just a situation that's happening, I feel it's just separate, is another person's trying to get somebody else to not budge or give in. Don't budge, don't give in. Someone's accusing someone of, it's like someone's accusing someone of being selfish, but yet they're the one who's selfish. The blame game. We have a person blaming somebody, okay, saying they're being selfish when they're actually the one being selfish. So it's because it's sneaky. Someone being sneaky here to do with this single. Someone enjoying the fruits of someone else's labor. Vice versa. Well, whoever it is, I can't quite tell. I've been trying, but yeah, see, it's an energy of being cautious. Someone's keeping everything to themselves. Hiding feelings, possibly too, emotions, or keeping everything to themselves. See, protecting their money. Someone's enjoying the fruits of someone else's labor. So it does actually look like it's, maybe you've got a contract up or you're thinking of getting a new job. If you have a boss who's not paying you enough and they're holding on to the money or holding back pay, okay, or you have a person who's trying to tell you to not budge or give in, or they're projecting. It looks like someone's projecting, blaming someone for what they do. So, but this Queen of Cups in the middle, this is what's interesting. Who is this Queen of Cups? Yeah, somebody here, definitely a friendship, a soulmate connection. So this is an energy of, so it's two people drinking from each other's cups. See, it has to do with being on the same page. Some of you just aren't on the same page with someone. But I do see, this could be a friendship, a family member, a love interest, but it has to do with cooperation. See, there's a need to cooperate. Someone's refusing to cooperate. They're refusing to compromise. Someone's telling someone they're always bending over backwards to please someone when it's actually the other way around. That's what's coming out here. So we have a person who's a little emotionally detached. It has to do with someone needing to look in the mirror. See, that very interesting the way that's coming out. Blaming the other person for what they're doing. So yeah, someone's refusing to budge or give in, calling someone selfish. So it's an energy of someone who's not really telling the whole truth. They're being mischievous, but they're trying to figure something out because they're determined to win and doing it in a sneaky way. And there we have the Ten of Pentacles. See, it's a person who has, could be a business owner, a boss, see, a workplace. But I feel like we have someone definitely projecting, the person who's blaming the other person for what they're doing. See, it's about looking in the mirror. Yeah, so you got someone here, definitely, I feel we have a person who isn't being mature, or someone's telling someone to kind of be mature, maybe grow up a little bit, but it has to do with cooperating. Someone's telling the other person they're bending over backwards to please someone, but they're actually not. They're actually not buzzing, and they're accusing someone else of being selfish. So definitely projection. Let's have another look at this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be children involved here, definitely. See, that's the energy of children, family, revisiting. See, some sort of reminiscing. Someone's reminiscing about something here. But it's also an energy, I also feel for some of you, there's someone here who's actually longing for love, keeping their feelings to themselves. So I still feel the blame games there, but I also feel someone has a lot of responsibilities, a lot of weight on their shoulders. It's like someone's blaming someone for not being responsible or pulling their weight when it's actually the other way around. So it's just going to keep coming back to that. It's there. So yeah, that's Six of Cups. It could be just children involved. Now I see a home, a family, maybe a business, but it's about partnering up. See, about two people. See, someone here, it has to do with someone, I feel, it's like questioning whether someone has a person's best interest at heart, especially if there's children involved. But it also could be something to do with family. Okay, legacy, inheritance. Someone's trying to figure out how to hold on to the money here. Something to do with children. Or just the reminiscing, you know. Some of you, there's definitely positive where someone's longing for love, but they're keeping it all to themselves. And it's because of their money. You see? All to do with the money. So there's an energy of change. So it does look like moving and relocating. Somebody's thinking of moving on. But I also see some of you have a person who keeps coming back around. See, it's someone who wants the other person to change, but yet they're not willing to change at all. They're not willing to cooperate or compromise. So I feel it's an energy of someone needing to kind of look in the mirror. It's like they're projecting themselves, how they're behaving onto the other person. The blame game. And then we have, see, someone here is definitely soul searching, looking for clues and answers. Someone's looking for answers. There's been some deception, dishonesty, maybe someone playing mind games. So some of you, it's just a person who's kind of manipulating a little bit here, trying to manipulate someone. Okay. Maybe to do with moving and relocating, because it could be someone who's missing their children, their grandchildren, could even be a grandparent. Okay, someone who's trying to get the other person to move on. So really, we want to watch that too. Any of you, if you have someone in your family like that, okay, just really, I feel it's just saying to pay attention to the signs. Trust your intuition, your inner knowing, where you just know, okay? So I feel to do with the world here. It has to do with moving on. It has to do with change. But there's some deception, dishonesty. There's trust issues. Like someone feels someone will never change. They're not sure they can trust them. So on the other hand, we've got a person who's kind of looking out for themselves, maybe thinking of protecting the children. Okay? Especially if there's moving and relocating. And there's the awakening. Looking at things from each other's perspective. Seeing things from each other's point of view. So somebody here is going through that awakening, some bit of a wake-up call where they just sort of, looking for, someone's trying to figure something out. Someone's being sneaky and someone's trying to figure out if someone's not being honest or they're lying. So there it is. See about how much money they have. So it's like someone here's, I feel, trying to save money. They're putting money away because they're planning on moving on, maybe sneaking off. So if you have children and you're going through a divorce, a separation, okay, I feel in that energy is just to be really careful with anyone here that they're not being dishonest, because it has to do with moving and relocating. Someone here doesn't want to change. They refuse to budge. They refuse to give in. Okay, but there's something sneaky to do with this world. Someone's trying to figure out if someone here is trying to sneak away, because it's like they're holding on to money. I mean, somebody could be giving somebody money here so that they can, sneaking it to them. So be a little cautious there. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but the element of swords. So there's a lot of sword energy, things kind of up in the air. So it has to do with somebody, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, or it's just an energy of lots of air energy, a lot of thinking. A lot of analyzing. So it's about looking at the facts and the figures. Now, some of you, definitely it has to do with going to school, a new job, a new contract, a negotiation. Okay, so it's about negotiating something to do with work. Okay, yeah. So I feel someone's keeping it to themselves, though, but I do see a person looking at all their options to do with work as well here. Someone may be even looking for another person, looking to connect with another person. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. Yeah, see, it's a choice in love for some people. And some of you, it's an energy of choosing a job you love, choosing a path. See, it has to do with the person looking for clues. Somebody's in their head feeling a little frustrated here too. I can see someone's kind of frustrated. Uh, and I also feel for some of you with the lovers. It could be a choice in love, but it has to do with choosing something you love to do, which is something creative, possibly. You know, creating something new, maybe revisiting something you loved to do in the past. So there's a quick reflection on the past here. You know, something you did when you were a child, maybe, you know, something, it could be even something like arts and crafts, something creative for children, not necessarily, you know, where there's children actually involved, but it does look like a creative pursuit. Choosing something here. See, making a choice. Ooh. Yeah, but there's that. See, now we have that Novice of Swords. This is where someone's thinking, looking for clarity, and then they start to initiate this conversation. It's who's initiating. Someone's trying to find out who's initiating this. Okay, because there's something hidden, some kind of secret. Someone's keeping some kind of a secret here. And there's the Magician. See, the manipulation. Someone's trying to figure out if someone's being deceptive or dishonest and manipulating. And there's someone going, aha. See, there's the clarity. It's going to be exposed. Something's being exposed. The truth is going to be exposed. But you know what's interesting for some of you? If you have a person who's not paying you enough, you're working, you know, it's collaborating, working together, and they're keeping all the money. See, they're trying to keep all the money here. Maybe it's something that you did. Maybe you started something with a person here to do with work, career, creative pursuit, and they've kept a lot of the money. Okay? So watch that, because I feel someone's not being paid for their work. It's like they're, and I also see someone trying to figure out how to fix their finances because more money's going out than's coming in. So that could be an issue of the moving for jobs and relocation. But I'm seeing the aha moment, some kind of an epiphany. See? Seeing the truth. Someone's seeing the truth. That someone is, you know, being deceptive here. But I also see a victory. So it's trusting your intuition, looking at the signs. Very interesting. I don't know, you know, to be honest, I feel like there's a lot, it's going to be different for each of you. So if something doesn't resonate, you know, the children, even the moving, relocating to do with work, just leave it. It's obviously for someone else. But I can definitely see a person, you know, juggling multiple jobs, or somebody not being faithful and not taking responsibility, or they have baggage because of it. So, and I also see somebody moving and relocating, packing their bags and moving on. But someone's looking for the truth. See, it's going to be exposed. This is a person looking for the clarity. See, new friends, new family, relocating. But I actually feel some really positive news for some of you too. Because of the cycle, you know, this is where things start to go in your favor. Someone's trying to figure out how to get things to go in their favor. So, and it, like I say, it could be a family member, a friend, somebody here who kind of has their own best intentions. And I don't feel they're up to anything bad. That's why I feel it's more mischievous. They're trying to get now it could be a parental figure trying to get the whole family to move. Could be that simple. And we have a person who's trying to get the other person to agree. You see? Yeah, that's going on as well. Crazy energy, but the Novice is more mischievous, but it's looking at the details. See, the straw that broke the camel's back, it has to do with ending something with friends or family. So something is being exposed to do with that. So it's an energy of maybe somebody here took a risk with somebody, took a risk, and they ended up not getting what they wanted. Because we have a person who's being deceptive. See, they have their own best interest at heart. This person's protecting themselves. So if you're thinking of taking a risk with someone, okay, be careful of what they tell you because they're looking out for themselves. It's also someone who doesn't want the responsibility of someone else's children possibly too. So Yeah, it could be all sorts of things. Lots of little messages here, guys. But I feel a lot of things are up in the air. The element of swords. Now, this doesn't mean it's the Ace of Swords. It's just the element. Lot of sword energy here. See, the Six of Swords, the deception, the dishonesty. Someone here is very frustrated, though. I feel they're trying to figure out how to fix the situation. They want to win. And it has to do with this change. And I actually feel there's some positive change. So it could be a person who's kind of looking at this and looking back and seeing things from the other person's perspective. And it goes both ways here. See, to do with moving, relocating. See, looking at this. If you have a person who's trying to get you to, it almost looks like there's a third person, though. Like I feel that third energy. That's why I feel there's someone's trying to get the other person. And it could be children, grandchildren, or trying to figure out how to get the other person to take this risk. See, the Hanged Man. See, so seeing things from a different perspective, the blindfold. So really be a little careful. Take a little moment, Aries, before you take a leap of faith, okay? Before you take this risk. Because I feel like someone here, like I say, look at this from a different perspective here. I actually feel like whatever this path is you're going down, I actually feel things will go in your favor. But it has to do, I feel, doing the right thing. Okay? And with the World here, I feel it has to do with moving, relocating, and change. Okay, so it's positive change. Looking for clues and answers. This is about a whole new path. You may be doing something you love or to do with a love interest. But if you feel that someone here is making up excuses or they're not telling you what you need to know, this is trusting your inner knowing. If you feel like you can't trust somebody, it's there for a reason. Okay, so it's saying to just take a little look at it. It's definitely different for everyone here. Like there's just different energies here. There's some really positive energy about school, education, moving, relocating. And single parent energy. Somebody maybe it's a divorce. Someone's thinking of, something isn't working here. But I still feel someone's telling other people that they're doing all the work. They're pulling their weight when they're not. And it's like, or they're the one bending over backwards to please somebody when they're not. Okay? Because we always it has to go both ways here. And that's funny that the Hanged Man's there twice. So it's saying to sleep on it. Clear out negative thoughts, negative energy before you make a decision. Kind of clear out all this negativity. Take a little pause. I mean, maybe there's been a pause in a relationship. Or maybe you were on a break. Maybe you took a trip and a holiday. Maybe you met someone. Make sure they have your best intentions. I feel they have their own best intentions. Okay? I feel like if you connect with someone who... somebody here doesn't want children. They don't want the responsibility of someone else's children. Okay, that's for some people. Definitely, I know I'm going to get comments, but you lost me at children. Okay, leave that out. I definitely can feel children here. Okay, it may have nothing to do with you, but there could be grandparents here as well, you see. So it has to do with cooperating, compromising, teaming up, working together. So there's definitely someone who's trying to figure out something financial. They're trying to figure out how to hold on to their money. So I feel it's, maybe someone's giving you advice to protect yourself. Okay, to look before you leap. Yeah, see the healing. See, releasing negativity, taking a little pause here. I mean, maybe there's been a pause, a break in a relationship. But it's telling you to just let go of this negativity, to look at the bright side as far as work, moving, and relocating if you have to. Okay? So, yeah. But just watch out for someone who's being deceptive and manipulating you, trying to get you to do something, and it's really all about their best interest. Okay, there it is. House, home. See, there's a reason to celebrate at the end of this. See, moving and relocating a new home. Someone's single. But this also has to do with marriage commitment and someone's financial foundation. There's a reason to celebrate. I feel some of you are going to move to a new home. You may, like I say, just be careful of the person. That's the energy that's the biggest for everybody, I feel, is anyone who's being deceptive. They're not telling you the truth, but they initiate. It's all who started something. Someone's trying to find out who started this. See, they're trying to figure out there's some deception here. So, yeah. We got a person soul searching this, looking for clues. Yeah, see, it's about walking away, leaving things that no longer serve. Some of you may even be leaving some friends and family behind and going off on a new path. Okay? But I feel we have a Queen of Cups here who's very kind and compassionate. Somebody who's kind, compassionate, forgiving. So, yeah. Because I feel it has to do with a friendship, a soulmate connection, a partnership. But that scenario of someone who needs to look in the mirror. See, it's a reflection of themselves blaming the other person. So, and that is likely when the part that comes with the children. Okay, that's likely for other people if you have no children or there's none of that energy. See, we have someone here who failed to see. Someone's been indecisive. See, they got the blindfold on. Somebody took advantage of somebody when they were vulnerable, is what I feel. And they have their own best interest at heart. But when it comes down to it, if you felt this person was someone who was for you, they have their own best interest at heart. They do not want the responsibility of children, because it has to do with paying the bills, a lot of work. And now some of you are working hard, you're multiple jobs. You may be actually thinking of starting, going to school, learning something new where you're not working so hard. Because I do feel like some of you need a break, okay? Some of you need a break. So you may be failing to recognize you need a little bit of a break or just need to heal some time out, even in a relationship too. So yeah, I feel things are just a little up in the air. So it has to do with just being patient, not putting all your eggs in one basket. Okay, so if you are thinking of investing in a situation, maybe a house or home, so it has to do with putting out more money than is coming in. See, it's about avoiding a disaster and just calming down. See, it's about just calming down and being patient. Things are up in the air. It has to do with just being patient and investing. I feel something here. It's about whether a situation will pay off. So I feel like you're failing to see something. Okay, clear out the negativity. I actually see the healing of a relationship for some of you. But some of you, I feel, because of trust issues, if we have a person who is juggling, okay, not being honest, saying they're bending over backwards to please someone when it actually isn't that way, okay, I feel the other person could be moving on here, someone walking away, because I do see the blame game, But there's the star. See, releasing things that no longer serve, healing. See, this is someone's hopes and dreams. Someone's hoping and dreaming for healing. But I feel someone here feels the situation's out of reach to trust somebody. So I feel things are up in the air. Like it could be the other person who's thinking of just moving on here. But, it could go either way. But, yeah, there's the devil. So there's been an unhealthy relationship, some kind of obsession. See, very toxic situation. There's a lot of, I feel, selfish, maybe some greed to do with an employer. See, it's just an unhealthy situation, but I feel with the devil here, it's just about being patient. Someone's being patient, hoping something pays off. You see? So there's this hermit energy and the devil. Someone here is also obsessed with money, a little bit a workaholic too. That's another energy I often see. Someone who's a workaholic, they can't seem to let go. And it could be affecting the relationship because we have a person who's working day and night. Okay? Maybe someone's looking after the children, taking responsibility for the children, because we have a person who's really obsessed with money. I see that as well. So I feel it's time to just heal, to release this negativity and just take a break and think things through. Look before you leap. Okay? Don't take a risk here. Look before you leap. Okay? So I feel there's some sort of a decision. So there's definitely indecision. That's why I feel things are up in the air. And I feel this is something that'll sort itself when things calm down. Okay? Because I do feel it's about investing. I feel someone here is definitely, like I say, working multiple jobs, trying to make lots of money, maybe because they have to. But it could be someone who's trying to earn a lot of money because they want to move or relocate. Okay? Or maybe go to school. So yeah, but just watch out for the deceptive energy of someone who's trying to initiate, to tell someone to not budge, not give in. It's actually someone or somebody blaming someone, for being selfish when they are. So Yeah. I feel we have a couple people here definitely who need to see things from each other's perspective and just take a little pause. I do feel there's a relationship that can heal. This is someone's hopes and dreams. But also, as like I say, there's one person here that's a little unsure. And it could be someone who's not taking responsibility, somebody who feels the situation's out of reach. And it's also an energy of someone who often feels someone's out of their league. So as far as that relationship, somebody new coming in, okay, they may be like, manipulate a little bit because they really feel like you're out of their league, okay? So look at that too. Lots of side messages here today. Busy, busy energy. But I feel things are going to calm down. Okay. It's moving into calmer waters. Things are calming down. Yeah. Yeah. There's the Empress, the birth of something new. See, healing this obsession. You see, it could be the mother of the children. It's going to be the mother in the middle here, Somebody kind of getting in the middle of this saying, you know what? Hey, look before you leap. Now, the Empress is the birth of something new. So I actually feel like you have everything you need to manifest what you want. Okay. If it is something creative to do with school or children or maybe, crafts, things, whatever it is, it's revisiting something you did before. Something you may have failed to see about a situation here. There's the Sun, the birth of something new. See, there it is, healing and releasing. I feel we have a couple who are going to heal a relationship here after looking at things from each other's perspective after a pause. See, it's about releasing, endings that lead to new beginnings. So something is ending and it's going to lead to a new beginning. It doesn't mean the end of a relationship. It could, but I feel for most of you that relationship can heal. Okay. So sometimes, it's an energy where a situation needs to end for people to heal. Not end, but, like the break, the pause. You see, taking a pause, seeing things from each other's perspective. I feel it's just become an unhealthy situation. And I also see someone here as a workaholic. And I also see someone healing an unhealthy situation. Okay. Could be something when you were young or your partners or someone a friend, healing something from when they were young, childhood, and seeing things differently, different perspectives, you see? So it's about just letting it go, shedding it all, okay, for something new. So I just see a lot more happiness coming in, whatever it is you've been dealing with. Okay, some of this will resonate for some for others, but this is the truth, the clarity, things becoming clear. Someone's looking for the truth to see if someone started something new or if they are collaborating with another person and being deceptive. So, but that Empress is always open to healing. And I also see beautiful creative experiences, new jobs, new careers, maybe even new love interests for some of you. If you are thinking it's time to heal and release a relationship, okay, that's unhealthy, then, you have to choose what's right for you. See, it's about balance. The Empress is balance. It's about pulling back, looking at things different, maybe trying something different. Okay, and letting go of baggage, releasing baggage from past relationships, childhood, whatever it is. Yeah, crazy energy. It's been peaking for you guys for a while, but I feel it's whatever this is, it's like that rest and renew. Okay, take care and we'll see you soon.